Hello, everybody. Welcome to Clever Investments. Today, let's talk about equal weight ETF. So, many of the stock market indexes are market cap indexed. So, which means a company with a large market cap, such as Apple, Nvidia, they have a more weight than other smaller companies in the index. So that means if the company's price goes up or down, their weight automatically goes up and down inside the index. So this makes the index very cheap to maintain. And the ETF holding the index doesn't need to keep rebalancing. They only need to hold the correct number of shares, and that's enough. But there's another kind of ETF called equal weight ETF. In this kind of ETF, it gives each stock the same weight. There are several examples. For example, for S&P 500, we have VOO, which is a regular index ETF, and we also have equal weight ETF called RSP. And for NASDAQ 100, there's a regular ETF called QQQ. There's also the equal weight ETF, QQQE. So why people designed equal weight ETF? This is because for the equal weight ETF, they try to periodically do rebalance so that if some stock grows faster than others, their weight will be bigger. Then when the next time you need to rebalance, you will sell those stocks who grow faster. And you buy those stocks that are underperforming. So basically, if a stock is grows faster than others, you sell some of it, you take profit. And for some stocks that are underperforming the market, you buy more at a lower price. So that's the rationale behind equal weight ETF. But because each stock has an equal weight, you have to rebalance it periodically, such as quarterly. It also means it has higher management fee. So for example, RSP has a management fee of 0.2%, while the corresponding VOO has only 0.03%. And the QQQE has 0.35%, higher than QQQ, which is 0.2% annually. So a higher management fee is not a good thing. And also, equal weight ETF is often more volatile than the index. This is because it gives smaller stocks a bigger weight. And stocks with smaller market cap often has higher volatility. When they have a bigger weight than regular index, the overall volatility of the ETF can become bigger. And bigger volatility is also not a good thing. So should we buy equal weight ETF instead of the regular ETF? Actually, it's hard to say. So let's look at these two examples. So RSP, the equal weight S&P 500, for the last many years, it outperforms VOO, while QQQE underperforms QQQ. Let's look at the picture. Okay, so in this picture, you can see the S&P 500 index, which is the green line, and also the RSP, the equal weight ETF, which is the blue line. And this is over since the beginning of RSP. So it's more than 20 years. And the RSP is slightly better than S&P 500. So looks like equal weight ETF is good. But if you look at the last several years, it's the other way. Recently, the last 5 years, S&P 500, the green line, is a lot better than RSP. So it's hard to see. And also, let's look at the QQQ. NASDAQ 100. So QQQE is a NASDAQ equal weighted index. And we compare it with QQQ, which is a NASDAQ index. NASDAQ 100 index. So this is from the beginning of QQQE, which is about 12 years ago. And you can see that QQQ's green line gained 660% in the last 10 years, while the QQQE only gained 377%. So QQQ is a big winner. So by comparing their performance, it's hard to tell which one is better. And let's see why sometimes equal weight is better, sometimes equal weight is worse. If all stocks in the index, they perform similarly in the long term, then equal weight ETF should be a good thing, because when some stock outperform others, you take profit, you sell some more. And when they underperform, you hope they will revert back to the mean performance by growing faster later, so you buy more. So this rebalancing allow you to take profit to buy those have the potential to grow faster in the future. So this follows some trading principle. On the other hand, if you don't do equal weight like QQQ, this would work if stocks do not perform similarly. So basically, some stocks grow faster than others, and these stocks grow faster and faster for a long time. If you do equal weight, you take profit by selling them, then you are losing the good hands prematurely. So another trading principle said, you want to cut your losers and let your winner run. So that means if you do equal weight, you already cut the winners. You sell the winners, you buy more losers, which is not a good thing. But whether an index has similar stocks or some stocks are much better than others, it's hard to see. It's very hard to predict. So I don't know in general whether equal weight ETF would be better than its underlying index in the long term. But based on the past performance, if you like RSP, you could invest RSP for a long term. You just need to know that it has higher volatility, and you have to be able to tolerate its higher volatility. So for me personally, I still use S&P 500, which is VOO, and NASDAQ 100, which is QQQM or QQQ. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.